Hey y'all, this is I'm Just Saying. This is episode 4 of I'm Just Saying. I'm with my co-host Slimmy.
How you doing, bro?
Alright y'all, this is Tasha Marie. And we just want to come to you guys right there on your screens and talk about real life issues, you know, about what's going on in today's world. So remember, you can subscribe on the link above, add yourself to our channel. We have many more conversations ahead. Also, in the description, we all have our Patreon link, so make sure you go down there and click on that as well.
Legal.
Right, and check out our previous episodes. That'll also be in the link on your left-hand corner as well, okay? So, we're going to get started. Our topic today is side chicks being socially acceptable. So, me and Slimmy were kind of warming up on that beforehand, and we kind of want to filter that and also see what you guys think. You know, leave comments on the bottom, tell us your views, you know, how you feel about it. But I'm gonna let Slimmy start it off since I'm done talking.
I started off saying side chicks, you know, they pretty much rule the world right now, and the reason why I say that is because they seem to be more understanding of the man at that time. Maybe because it's what they want. You know, they want the man, so they probably be more understanding to his feelings, other than the woman that he's at home probably having issues with. Not just saying for me, I'm just speaking for all the men out here. You know what I mean? So don't try to hang me, but yeah. So what you think? How you feel about it?
I mean, I feel like they are glorified in social media and videos and even in music now. A lot of our music glorifies side chicks. Rappers refer to, and you're a rapper,
yeah.
So I'm pretty sure you're familiar with that. They refer to, you know, main chick, side chick, you know, and my other chick, whoever the other chick is.
My bad chick.
Right. So basically, they are glorified in life, in society. They're put on a pedestal, basically. You know, it's almost like it's not glorified to be a wife, to be somebody's partner in life. It's just like, you know, it's popcorn fun, as I call that, instant entertainment. So, you know, pretty much whatever you need at the moment, they're there to entertain that. And so they're glorified because of that.
But you know, you can't, it's like, yeah, but we also rap and we be like, my main bitch. I'm sorry for saying that. We always say our main. So it's like, it's a place, it's a time and place for everything. Just like, and you say everything is popcorn, just like right now, if we want anything that we want, we can get it fast. So I feel like that's just the way the world done set it up. Like, if you, whatever you want, you can have. And you know, but it's still a lady at home that might not agree with it, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that it's right, but
right.
If things ain't going right, then you be like, you know, you just thinking as a man, and you just be like, well, let me just go over here for a minute, you know what I mean? And then it might just be one time thing, you know, but then if it don't, that's when she become your side chick, and it just, sometimes it don't even, it just happen, you know what I mean? So
it doesn't just happen. I don't agree with that. No. When you go into some female's house and you're a married man, especially, you're already setting the stage for something to happen. Yeah. That's my opinion. I mean,
oh, true that.
Yeah, if you're married or you're in a relationship and you're in a committed relationship, I feel like you're setting yourself up. You know, why put yourself in a position to be, you know, in an environment where it's just you and another female that you're not committed to, you're not in a relationship with. So I feel like when you do that, you invite the opportunity for something to happen. Nothing just pops up. Like a car crash, I understand. That's an accident. That's something you can't plan, you don't expect. You don't see it coming, it just happens. Or somebody passing away.
I wasn't saying it like that, though. I was just saying, you go over there, you might not expect her to be your main side chick. You might just thought you just going over there, wham, shabam, bam, thank you, ma'am, I'll let you later, and don't holler later. But then if you go over there and build a relationship with her, then, and you know what I mean, it's like, it happens. So you open up the door, Rick Ross said, don't let the devil in. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this, like, how would you say that it's possible for you to still love your wife or still love the woman that's been riding with you, holding you down all these years. You have your kids, pay the bills, cook and clean, you know, everything you need, she's there. Your main chick, she's been there through the roughest times of your life when nobody else was. Can you honestly say you really do love that person?
Yeah.
But yet you can still step out and like mess with somebody else that you really don't even know?
Yeah, men can, because at the end of the day, we love what we love. Like, we love basketball. So guess what we do? We watch it. We might love sex, so guess what? We have it. You know what I mean? So, you know, nothing against the woman. It's just about...
So basically just being selfish, just doing what you feel you want to do at that time, not considering the consequences and how this may affect your family and what could change in your family dynamic.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like this. We don't think about that until it happens. Because, for one, who's planning on getting caught? You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody plan on getting caught. So therefore, if you get caught, then okay, you got to deal with that. But the plan was to make this thing go smooth. You know what I mean?
So was it worth the risk?
Was it worth the risk?
Yeah, stepping down on somebody that you really love.
It all depends on how happy you are. You know what I mean? Because you can stay with a woman and be together and not get a side chick and be miserable. You know what I mean? So y'all could be going together looking like a happy family and you still not being happy. So therefore, it's all about, now the dude and his wife is real happy or whatever, and he go step out, you know what I mean, and do whatever, and they real happy. Okay, well, he need to do whatever he need to do to get this woman back because he was happy with her. But if he wasn't happy, he stepped out on the side chick, you know, hey, what you supposed to do?
So that brings me to my next point. If the shoe was on the other foot, and this is for you guys as well, the viewers, if the shoe was on the other foot, right? And you as a woman was not happy, was miserable, you know, he wasn't doing the things he was doing before when y'all first got together, he wasn't doing nothing to keep the relationship spicy or, you know, maintaining a happy relationship, and you decided one day, I'm just gonna go over here for a minute with John Doe because he gives me instant gratification. He listens to my conversations. He even laughs at my corny jokes.
Of course he is. That's what he's supposed to do.
Right. Just like a side chick.
Yeah.
So, right. So, how would you feel if your main person that's always been your life partner that you love and built a life with decided she wasn't happy and she wanted to step out with John Doe and have instant gratification over here without plans of getting caught, but she was caught? How would you feel about that? How would you react to that?
We talking about if I was in love.
In love, married, y'all got kids, y'all in a deep committed relationship. She's held you down through good, bad, and indifferent. And she decided one day, I'm not happy.
Yeah.
But instead of telling you I'm not happy and trying to figure out ways that we can fix this, I'm going to go talk to John Doe because he's a side dude and he can give me instant gratification and entertain me for that.
Yeah, I got something. Yes.
Right. How would you feel?
I feel like this. Somebody got to get beat up. And then after that, I got to beat somebody up. After that, I'm like, all right, now I'm just going to let y'all be together. I'm going to keep pushing. But somebody got to feel that pain. Sorry, world, but y'all ain't got to be like me, but I'm just saying.
So you gonna beat the guy up or the person you were with, or
preferably the guy?
Okay, preferably the guy she's messing with.
Yeah, now I'm just playing because I respect the game. Like if only way I mess with that man if he come at me like, yeah, I'm gonna do it again. Okay, now we got to scrap. But if he be like, hey bro, man, hey bro, it is what it is. I'm like, bro, you right, that's the game. You know, I done been got before. Somebody else done been got before. Everybody get got. So what I do is I just pray about it, deal with the pain, and just move on. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, there's no more that you can't do. You cannot make somebody be with you if they don't want to be with you.
That's true.
So that's why, you know, men be taking the women, kidnapping, throwing in the trunk. I ain't doing all that, man.
Wait a minute, who's done that? I've never heard of a story like that.
People on news, you know, dudes be holding their baby mama hostage, shooting their baby mama boyfriend, man. Nobody got time for that, man. If she want to be with him, she be with him. You know what I mean? I ain't got time for that. But it would make you mad though, and would hurt though. You know what I mean?
Right, because you're so invested.
Yeah.
You're so invested, right?
I understand. So it's like, but when a man doing it, he's not doing it to hurt the woman. You know what I mean?
He's doing it because he's selfishly thinking about his own needs right at that moment. He's not thinking about nobody.
But if he don't think about his needs, who else gonna think about him? Because obviously she ain't thinking about him.
At the end of the day, if he communicate that to his wife or his main girlfriend or whoever he's with, let her know, listen, I'm not happy. Listen, I wish you would do this more or do that more, or what happened to what we used to do in the beginning when we started dating. Like, it has to be something communicated to that person.
I can't see a man, as much as men love sex, and if he don't, something wrong with it, y'all need to check him. You know what I mean? He gonna communicate if he ain't getting what he want. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you ain't gonna say it so many times for you be like, all right, tiptoe, tiptoe. You know what I mean? He gonna tiptoe, but something gonna be said. But you got some dudes that just cheat just because they just like to cheat though. You know what I mean? So I ain't even taking up for nobody. So those dudes, that's, hey, oh, power to y'all. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, they ain't gonna never stop doing that. So it's just different. You know what I mean? It's different for different folks. So it's kind of hard because, you know, some dudes do it for a reason. Some dudes just do it because they just love to do it. They love women. So
I'm just trying to figure out if there's any, you know, good quality men out there that still hold the old school value of commitment and working things out and not stepping out on their relationship when things is getting rocky. Because I mean, anybody, I think it's a coward move to step out on your relationship only because when things are going bad, it's easy for somebody to step out when things aren't going good, you know. But that shows your loyalty, that shows your commitment, that shows how much you invested in a relationship for you to be able to stick by that person through up, down, side, I mean, crazy situations.
For one, from me, really, I haven't really ever seen too many people do it. You know what I mean? So therefore, you got to think about, like, if I come up as a child and I've never really seen a man and a woman really make it like that.
Well, my thing is, regardless if, you know, you've seen somebody make it in a successful marriage or not, you have to already have it made up in your mind that, hey, this is what I want this forever. We're going to work through it. We're going to talk through it. We don't have to go find outside resources and side pieces to try to mend our differences. We can just mend our differences without adding people to our relationship. So, I mean, just because you didn't have a model of it, it doesn't mean that you can't determine in yourself that you're going to be the one to do it differently.
Yeah, that's true.
From what's around you.
That's true, because there's a lot of people that you know what I mean, that do make it. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I'm like, yeah, I feel like if you mess up, you gonna mess up in life. You know what I mean? Especially if I ain't never really had no long relationships. You know what I mean? Except for one. So therefore, if I get into a long relationship, it's all new to me anyway. You know what I mean? And then especially, it's like, I don't know, the women of America, they different. It's like they smell you when you got a woman. You know what I mean? Like you got a cologne that smell when you got a woman. So it's like people, the girls be coming from every which way. You be like, dang. You know what I mean? So then you go home and somebody always nagging and everything. And these other girls you've been walking away from them, but now you keep coming home to this. You like, man, forget this. You know what I mean? And you just go do it. You go do it, and then, you know, once you start doing it, anything you do, it get easier every time you do it. You know what I mean? So after a while,
and you get get more reckless every time you do it. So that's how you end up getting
caught. Everything, everything you do, you know what I mean?
Right.
What you do in the dark will come to the light. You know what I mean?
That is so true. That is so true. That's why I don't worry about, you know, in my personal opinion, I don't focus on what's been done or who's doing what, because I'm a firm believer in, you know, whatever's hidden, it will be exposed, it will be revealed. It's only a matter of time, and, you know.
And us as men, we hard-headed anyway. Like, it's like we ain't really scared of nothing until we get a whooping. You know what I mean? Like, we gonna do whatever we want to do. It ain't gonna be until we go to jail that we turn our life around. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be till we get caught. So we gotta actually get popped before we stop. Most dudes, he gonna do it till you get caught. You know what I mean? Because you feel like you're getting away with it. So if you winning, why not win? You know what I mean? But when you take that L, then that's when you start learning your lesson.
You really didn't win.
Nah, you ain't
because
win.
you lost. You know what I'm saying? You lost something that took, you know what I'm saying, time. It took years to build, and that loyalty's not just out here like that. You know,
it's like this. It's a lot of single women out here. You know what I mean? So it's like at the end of the day, you just be like, I feel like you ain't gonna find that other woman unless God will bring out the next. Like if you mess up with something, when God bring it to you, you'll get it. But it's a lot of women out here. I'm looking like, there's so many women out here single. I be scared to even talk to them. I'm like, girl, you too bad to be. You know what I mean? You too bad to be single. You know what I mean? So we be thinking like that too. Like if we single, like she must be crazy. You know what I mean? Like
something must be wrong.
Something must be wrong with her. And, you know what I'm saying? Females be like, why he ain't talking? I'm like, man, something wrong with you. You too pretty to be by yourself. You know what I mean? So, you know, like, shoot, she might be, the way, how bad she is, she got a lot of niggas. You know what I mean? So, therefore, we might go talk to her, but we won't even take her serious because we be like, nah, she gotta be teased. She got some stuff with her. So, it's like, we really guard ourselves just like how females guard themselves when it comes to it. So, we might go, say for instance, like we might, if we feel like our woman cheating, we'll go cheat just because we feel like our woman cheating. You know what I mean? Y'all come around, we feel like something, we like, nah, something ain't right. We might not even say no, we just like, well, just in case she is, if she is, we done got even. So we even now. You know what I mean?
You take it more of in a vengeful way, like it's like a tit for tat, you know, like if she is doing this and I'm gonna do it first, or you know, let's see who. You can continue to do whatever they're doing until somebody exposes one. Like, I mean, what is the motive?
It's like this. If a female might not even let me know, don't even let me have a thought that you cheating on me, because it's gonna be a wrap. Because I ain't gonna. If I feel like you cheating, I'm just gonna cheat. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, at the end of the day, it's about to be over anyway. You know what I mean? So one day we still gonna mess, because there's always gonna be feelings involved. But once the feelings ain't involved, you know what I mean? Once you get caught, you're like, oh yeah, I did it, you did it. And then she might have been like, I didn't even do it. I was like, well, you remember that day when you said this?
So you trying to throw it back up in her face.
You should have said that.
No.
You know what I mean? But I was just saying, I'm just letting you know how men think.
I understand.
You know what I mean?
I understand. I will say this, you know, for me personally, in my experiences, you know, with relationships, you guys are really good at being deceitful. Like,
what you mean?
I mean, you guys can really, y'all can really put on a show and make somebody believe, you know, this is what you want. You're committed. You're happy. This is where you want to be. And it really don't be that. And then it's like, let something happen. Either a rocky spot in a relationship, or you get pregnant, everything changed. The real them come out. They kind of expose themselves, you know what I mean? Or show a whole other side of who you never thought they could be.
I can see that.
I just want to know, what's the point? Like, I mean, you say you want a good woman, you want a wifey type. This is what y'all say y'all want. But then you go mess with the thoughts. I don't get it.
Because they thought about us.
No.
No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing word. Y'all get mad about that.
No. You want a good woman. You want an educated woman. You want a woman that's not out in the streets. Not for everybody.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you know but you can go mess with a side chick that could clearly be for everybody. You know, if she's for you and two other guys.
Yeah.
What glorifies that situation over what you got at home, even if y'all going through the worst situations ever?
I don't know. Maybe sometimes you want to see if you still got it. You know what I mean? I don't really know. You know, it's like you just slip up and fall over in there. I don't know.
You don't slip up.
I don't know.
No, there's no slipping up. Like I said, anything you do is you set the stage for situations that happen the way they happen. So if you're in a relationship with a woman, she at work, what you gonna invite this chick over your house for? Yeah. And your girl at work, like, what's the point of that?
I ain't doing that.
Or even going to her house. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point of?
What's the point? I'm just saying, like, I guess you just live your life on the edge a little bit. You know what I mean? And you just be like, you ain't thinking about getting caught. So it's like, even though you deceiving a woman, you be like, we lie because we care. We out here. Jody said.
Wait a minute. You said you guys lie because you care.
We lie to the woman that we care about. Now, we out here telling these thoughts the truth.
Now let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Okay, so once you're caught, does it make sense to you? Does it make logical sense to keep lying? Like once you've been exposed, it's all out there. Clearly the evidence is like piled up on the table against you, and at this point they about to put you in handcuffs. Would you say it's a point of continuing to lie, even though you got receipts of the exposure?
Man, I wouldn't care. If my old lady came in and caught me in the bed, I'd be like, baby, it ain't what it is. I'm gonna lie to the end. Because at the end of the day, soon as you tell y'all the truth, every argument is gonna come back up. You be like, yeah, baby, I don't want to eat this chicken. Yeah, you don't want to eat that chicken just like you didn't want to eat that brown box last month. You know what I mean? Y'all just bring it back up out of the blue. You be like, we was arguing, we won't even talk about that no more. It's like every time y'all have a flashback and it just keep on coming back. So
But guys do the same thing though.
Yeah.
Let something happen and then they forgive you and then you move forward in your relationship. Then next thing you know, if y'all get in an argument or an altercation, he like, hey, but you wasn't saying that when so-and-so was texting your phone last month. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, but it's like it's working with y'all though. We're just saying when y'all get mad, man, when y'all get mad, men get mad for at least about sometimes our madness might last 2 hours. Y'all get mad. It might be like a month. It could be 3 days. Now you sitting beside like Colonel Love and Hip Hop, for example. I ain't saying we did it right, but when he's saying he feel like he's being crucified, I can understand it, because if y'all get mad and you say you forgive him, and every day he come home and you be like, hey baby, how you doing? Shit, hey. You know what I mean? Ain't no embrace for hey, it's just a hey, like, yeah nigga, we still together.
But so you gotta pay the consequences of your actions. We forgive you, but forgiveness is a process. Yeah. Forgiveness don't happen in the moment that I say, hey, I forgive you. It's not like boom, everything's gone and forgotten. Like we still got, memory of what happened. We can still recollect the situation that took place. And sometimes as a woman we feel like we're not good enough. Like when it goes to that point where you gotta step out of the relationship, when you gotta invite somebody else into what you're building with your significant other, you kind of feel like, well, as a woman, you feeling like, okay, what's wrong with me? Like, why is it that he felt the need to step out? Why couldn't he just talk to me, or why couldn't he just come to me about whatever the issue was? Why did he feel the need to step out? Am I not young enough, pretty enough? Was it somebody that was younger and more exciting for him? What was the motive for even, I understand what you're saying. You're saying, hey, you're going to continue to do it until you're caught, and even once you're caught, you're still going to lie about it, which I don't really
I'm saying, okay, check this out. Most of the time when you get caught on the point where you in shock. Like, somebody come up and like, woo, sing it. You know what I mean? Sing it, you know what I mean? So you like,
right.
You ain't ready to tell it right now. You know what I mean? It might be some days, like we might eventually it's gonna come out. You know what I mean? Because y'all ain't gonna, once y'all know, you ain't gonna live it down. So you ready to it, you still gonna lie about it. You gonna lie about it. It's like y'all become here. You gonna lie about it? 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 You know what I mean?
Right.
So eventually it's gonna come out. But at that time, you in shock too. You like, dang. So now you gotta think about like how I'm gonna say this. You know what I mean? How
you gonna save yourself once again?
Oh, you always try to save yourself. Okay. But at the end of the day, you already know that it's a wrap. You know when you got caught.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But you just hoping that it might not go that way. But at the end of the day, you be like, somebody like me, I know the consequences. Like at the end of the day, I already know when you do something, you gonna.
So I feel like Rashida, she juggles many hats. From career to being a wife, to being a mother, to, living her, daily life routine, whether that's working out, making sure she's eating healthy, maintaining her figure because she is an alum. Like, it's so much that she has on her plate.
And what about Kurt? Kurt is on he
manages her.
But look, you talking about all that on the plate, but Kurt ain't on the plate. He's the fork on the side of the plate and everything else on the plate. So that's all Kurt's saying. Put me on the plate. You know what I mean? At least put my fork over in the plate. You know what I mean? Kurt on the side of the dish. So it's like, so if somebody come pick Kurt up and be like, oh, I'm gonna put you in this. At the end of the day, he pretty much said he was wrong. But at the end of the day, you can't be married and not be married, man. And at the end of the day, that's probably how he felt.
I feel like, but that just like he communicated it to Rashida after he was caught and after it was exposed, what was wrong with him just simply telling her that before? Because I mean, you ended up telling her anyway. So why not even go ahead and just be like, hey, you know, I feel like I'm on the side of your plate and I'm not on the dish itself. Because I mean, the thing is, when you have children, that's usually what happens. When you have kids, you know, you gotta make sure you put in the time with the children. You gotta make sure, you know, especially when a woman, you know, just gave birth to a child.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the nursing, them getting up every 3 to 5 hours. I mean, that stuff is, I mean, that's just life stuff.
Yeah.
So why not say, you know what, I might not be on the plate, but you know, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna be that spoon or that fork to help serve on this plate. I'm gonna help assist in this whole situation to make it a little easier on you, to make the situation a little lighter on you. And also, I feel like people are now more selfish nowadays more than ever. They only think about themselves. They don't really think about, you know, like, what about her? What about him? How would this really hurt us overall? Like, it's a selfish society.
Yeah, it is.
It's very me. Yeah. You know, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, everything is me. It's centered around me. And it has to be about me. And if it's not about me, I feel like Kirk had a very me attitude about how he even did what he did.
True.
I just felt like, as a man, you ended up saying it anyway. Why not just go to her and say, you know, I understand you got all this going on. I try to lighten up the load for you. Because he manages her.
Yeah.
So lighten up some of the load for her, since you're in the vicinity of her business and career. You know, lighten up the load and allow y'all to get back to what I feel got y'all in the, you know, in the relationship in the first place.
I don't, you know, at the end of the day, like, maybe, you know, once you know what I'm saying, like, if you got a female who's real independent, and then she's kind of mad at you anyway, maybe she really wasn't really letting him. Maybe he might come try to do something like this, and she be like, I got it. Because when y'all females get mad, y'all do be like, I got it. Normally, if you weren't mad, you'd let us get it. But then you like, I don't need you.
But so, what would cause her to have that attitude,
I'm saying, if he done did something big before, he can be dropping, you know what I mean? Like, it could be anything if he done did something big before that devastated her. So anything now is like she can get mad at him like, you blinking too much, man. I don't want to deal with you. Because he blinking like, y'all get mad about anything if somebody did something.
I personally don't agree with that. I don't get mad at a whole bunch of blinking and
no, I'm just saying that for example, like you be so mad at him, anything that he do get in there is like, you know what I mean, like he coming out
because you disrespected the sanctity of the relationship and the marriage. So at the end of the day, when you commit before God, family, and friends, and we spent all these thousands of dollars and even in some cases hundreds of thousands of dollars, even millions of dollars on a beautiful wedding, for you to really just get us,
but
you know what I'm saying?
The wedding be for the woman, really. The wedding be for the woman.
And nah,
it's about the vows.
Some men enjoy it too.
Oh no! I enjoy it. I didn't say that. Don't people. I ain't saying I don't enjoy it, but it really be mostly to make the woman happy, and it makes us happy that y'all happy. You know what I mean? But you got some dudes that probably it is dream wedding. I ain't never known one that said, but you know, it could be. Shout out to y'all. You know what I mean? But we think more about the honeymoon than the men I know. You know, but you know, but I'm saying it was something I was about to say. I forgot now. I ain't even mess me up.
I didn't mean to mess you up. I just want to know, you know, why cheat? You know, why step out? Why have a side chick? Why have a side dude? What purpose does it serve? If you end up getting caught, if it ends up exposing you, if you end up losing that very person that you claim to love so much, what was the point? Like, was it worth it? Yeah. So that's kind of like what we just want y'all kind of to comment on under the description box. Leave your comments, leave your opinions about, you know, what we've been talking about, side views, you know, side chicks, side guys, side situations in a relationship. But overall, I mean, that's my point of view. I just think
I understand
it's a me society, and because everything is so instant, like I said, popcorn, you know, instant, it's at the touch of your fingertip. Yeah. You know, even the technology, you know, leading to my next point.
Yeah, social media.
Social media make it so easy. Yeah. Nowadays, you know, marriages are being destroyed. I mean, relationships, people are being exposed, people are cheating.
It go down in the DM.
Literally. And that even goes to, like I said before,
relationships go down because of the DM.
Because of the because of the DM, right. Direct messaging is definitely causing some relationships to split. That's not a question about it. But I mean, what is your point of view on, random women inboxing married men or men that are in committed relationships?
I'm saying,
what's your view on that as far as social media though?
My view on that?
Yeah.
I ain't got one. I just know they ain't gonna never stop. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, a man gonna be a man. And if a man's status says relationship or married, and he go try to slide out and do something, and she bite, and she, because women, we know y'all go look at the pictures. You know what I mean? Because y'all ain't just gonna talk to anybody. So bam, y'all hit back. We be like, whoop, she already see it on there, so she already know what time it is, so she's down. And after that, hey, it's a go. You know what I mean? And whether or not he messes his relationship up or not, that ain't even the side chick. That ain't even her word. That's between him and the other one. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like a lotto. It's a shortage on men. So I guess they say you gotta be in it to win it.
Negative. Absolutely
I'm just
negative.
saying. That's what the show say.
Right. And I respect, your point of view on it. I just feel like I said, with everything being so popcorn and so instant, it's just easy for people to mess up relationships, so easy to people, coming in between relationships. But I also think it's up to the people in the relationship to have limitations. Like, a lot of married couples, and I do see this a lot, they combine their Facebook pages.
That's dope.
Yeah, they put them together, so it ain't my husband got a page and then the wife got a page. No, a husband and wife got a page together. So if anything goes down in the DM, the missus or the mister is gonna find out about it, because he's gonna also see the message as well. So
and to y'all sneaking women that's putting them posts up and y'all ain't got y'all picture up, we know y'all creepy. I'm gonna call you.
Negative.
Nah, I just playing.
And then I just feel like even with the way society's going, like morals and values are lost too. I mean, nobody's valuing relationship anymore. Nobody values marriage. And I also think that even leads to my next subject. Why even nowadays people are getting married later and later on in life. Notice that our ancestors and people before us, they were getting married in their late teens, early 20s. Some people in their mid-teens, had arranged situations, were getting married younger and younger. Now as time goes on and it's so instant and it's a me type setup with our generation that we're in right now, it's like people are waiting later and later and later to get married. Other than school and everything else, that could cause somebody to delay settling down, what do you think is like the main reasons why men aren't so quick to like walk down the aisle?
I feel like that because it's a whole lot of women. You know what I mean? Like it's a whole lot of women, so you like, why should I just be with one right now? You know what I mean? It's a whole lot, and you just go through, you like, well, I can do what I want to do, and then there's so many women out here, I can get one when I want to. I ain't even got to have no woman, period. You know what I mean? Especially if he done been through situations. You know what I mean? Like I done did this before. Like, I done been through situations. Like, I ain't in no rush to just settle down, but it ain't just because I want every woman. I'm like, there's a whole lot of women, so whenever God bring one, he bring one. But I ain't gonna look for one. You know what I mean? So it's just that's just how it is. For some men,
right.
For some of them, he just like, I ain't getting married because I'm gonna get a mob. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so it's just like, why? Because it's so many of them, he can. So it just is what it is. Thug life.
So you don't feel like, with all of that being said, that anything will ever change with as how society's going right now? You don't think anything will ever change with people getting married at younger ages? You think that it'll just continue to delay and delay and delay?
I don't know.
It's like
the younger kids. It's like It seems like they want to be all booed up like back in our generation, how we always wanted a boyfriend. But I've been noticing like the little young kids, I'm with my girl. So I feel like the generations that's coming up, I feel like, yeah, they probably be trying to get married. They might be getting married too early, you know what I mean? But I feel like they're going to be tied up with their boo. And you know what I mean? They might go jump the pool early. But the people in our generation who done failed, like we older, so we done failed. And you know what I mean? So it's a lot of relationships.
Now, when you say we failed, what do you mean by that?
It didn't, like, been in relationships and it didn't work.
Okay,
so
gotcha.
Therefore, we like,
gotcha.
Now we just back to like, it's a whole buffet out here. And I done failed. So I'm not about to just go jump back in something real fast to fail again. When it does.
When you have so many options, you can just kind of go through your plethora and figure out what you want. Have one for what, every day of the week?
I ain't saying me. I'm just saying like, you know, I'm just saying how things could possibly be, you know?
Right.
Don't take my word for it.
Right. You a trip, man. But I mean, I've always wondered that. Like, you can have a woman that can give you everything and it still don't seem like it's good enough. You still feel the need to, you know. So, I mean, you said earlier in the show that side chicks are winning. That was your exact quote. So, I mean, between being a wife and a side chick, you really believe that the side chicks are pretty much ruling this thing?
No, I ain't gonna say that. Side chicks ain't winning, but I see how they taking the lead a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, winning, but I ain't gonna say they gonna win the race. But they might look like they winning the race right now. Because at the end of the day, the man gonna choose his woman over the side chick mostly, unless he just don't want the woman no more. You know what I mean? Like like T.I. and Tiny. I don't know if they gonna get back together, but you know the side chick won. It's only way the side chick is gonna win is just if the man.
If somebody allows her to win.
No, if the man don't want the woman no more.
That's what I'm saying. If somebody decide whether it's the man or the woman,
true.
If somebody decides, you know what. It is what it is. Whatever happens, I'm gonna allow it to happen. I'm not gonna do anything to stop it.
Yeah,
so if that's the case, then things are bound to happen to kind of tear that thing apart completely.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, it still go back to it ain't really the side chick fault if she winning. You know what I mean? If the side chick's winning.
Now some of them are very aggressive and they do come on to married men or men that are in relationships that are taken. So. Yeah. I ain't gonna agree with that all the way.
I'm saying, but yeah, you know what I'm
not gonna agree with that.
He, you know what I mean? It's like he might walk. It's on some way. I understand, man. You know what I mean?
I guess I'm not trying to trip you up. I'm just, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. You know,
the women, they are. You know what I mean? It's like.
Right.
You know, they are beautiful. So therefore, when they coming at you, you know, usually we coming at them and they be like. But then when it's the other way, like, hey, she coming over here, you know what I mean? Like, well, let me see what's going on, you know what I mean? And then you might just be thinking, oh, because some of them, they be gold diggers and everything. So you just like, you talking to her, you like, dang, she cool as hell. You know what I mean? And next thing you know, y'all talk a little bit more, and she looking good, so, you know, you already arguing over here. So you get, you know, next thing you know, wham, sham, bam.
I just feel like, you know, when it's done to y'all don't really know how to handle it.
Man,
you know, it's like it's y'all basically like with the way society's kind of made it okay for men to cheat or step out of their marriages, and then it's supposed to be okay.
And then a lot of women though.
We supposed to just be okay, forgive you, act like it never happened, and keep it moving.
I'm a king, so what my concubines?
Don't be ignorant. Don't be ignorant.
I'm saying. I'm just saying.
Don't.
I'm just saying. No, I'm
you
just
know
saying,
what you committed to when you got into that marriage, though.
Yeah.
So you already know, like the commitment didn't, the contract, the legal contract signed didn't say anything about concubines.
Not even that way at the bottom.
No, not in fine print. Negative. So I feel like at the end of the day, you know what you're about to get into. You have to have a conscious thought and know self. It's got to be some kind of self-awareness for you to say, you know, not even self-control, well that too, but it's got to be some kind of self-awareness for you to say, I'm ready to commit to this person. But you got to be very much aware of yourself to know, okay, am I really ready, you know, for what I'm about to step up to? Am I really ready to commit? Am I really ready to get married? Am I really ready to say these vows and stick by those vows? Not just because, you know, anything to make her happy, but you're really not putting your whole heart into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
So, I mean, that's how I feel about that whole thing.
No, I understand that, you know what I mean? And, you know, but I also understand this, you know.
It's not so black and white. I know, I'm black and white.
It's like, you know, it's
some gray areas.
Yeah, it's stuff that going on through it, you know what I'm saying? Divorce was, you know what I'm saying, made for a reason, you know what I mean? So, therefore, it is going to be some divorce. But even
that, though.
You know what I mean?
That has even increased, you know, and I don't have the percentages or the stats on divorce rates, but again, check our description box below. We have the stats below, so just make sure you check that out.
Yeah. People ain't holding on like how they used to.
Yeah, they're not. They're really not. Because honestly, like when it comes to divorce, it is increased over the years. Over the decades, it's definitely a lot.
It's a buffet line, and it's like this. Your next mate is one click away. You know what I mean? How can you got on? You just click button and oh, there she go, boy. And she got blue eyes, green eyes, something like that. You know what I mean? Oh, and she light skinned. You know what I mean? Like you just scroll over till you find them. You know what I mean?
Right, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
So would you say that the old method of doing things is better than the new age way of doing things? Because the old way of it was writing letters.
Yeah.
Do you like me? Check yes, check no, and then sometimes in the middle we may put maybe. That's how we did it in elementary school.
Yeah, but I feel like back in the day, you know what I'm saying? You might settle, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that's fine because that's all you know. But now you see the world, Craig. You know what I mean? Like you get, I can talk to somebody in Portuguese right now. You know what I mean?
Right, Portugal. That's
same difference.
Yep.
But you know,
so do you think that the old way of doing things, meeting people, writing letters, sending it through, you know?
Yeah, I think I think that it means more to you because I feel like it's coming more from the heart and not just coming from a click. You know what I mean? Like you talking about, I'm gonna see what she about real quick, bam, and it's in the golden. But when you actually back in the day, you actually had to get to know the person. And this person had to really, she can turn you down. She can check no on that box. You be like, oh, she didn't. You know what I mean? Now it's just like, hey, she don't talk back. You be like, okay, well, on to the next one.
But then another thing that social media can be dangerous, and I didn't mean to cut you off, but it can be a little dangerous too because, like you just said, you know, it's a click of a button, it's a click away, it's a swipe away. You can decide if you want to entertain that person or you don't want to entertain that person. But people also, and this is where the deceptiveness comes in. That's what I was talking about earlier. People can portray themselves to be a certain way.
Yeah,
so whatever you want to be in social media land, you can be that. You know, if you want a certain shape or figure, it's nothing to download a Photoshop app on your phone that can give you the Nicki Minaj hourglass shape or the Little Kim shape, you know, or even lighten up your complexion. What are your views on that?
I don't like it because that's deceitful. That's dead wrong.
So you might think she got blue eyes, but it really could be contacts. Or you might think she got a thick waist, and that really could have been Photoshop.
As long as what's down here is what it's supposed to be, and you was born that way.
No, you know that's not true.
If you ain't got,
have you seen the show Catfish?
I've seen it plenty of times.
Okay, so you've seen what they've pretended to be online, and then when they see the person.
Oh yeah, now you talking about nah, that right there get you beat.
So have you ever been catfished ever in your life, like online?
I ain't
through POF or any of the dating.
I ain't never really been catfish like that, but I done seen somebody get out, you know, not looking at not in their Sunday's best. I tell you that.
Go ahead and describe that a little bit. Go into detail about it.
The TMs just was gone. Like Jesus had to call them up, and he just didn't want to leave Earth. I guess. I'm saying, gone.
You a mess. Y'all, we honestly appreciate y'all. Y'all rock watching us, you know. We're going to give a shout out to Dangerous Diva. We love you, girl. We ain't forgot about you. We're praying for you. We're going to keep you in our prayers. She's not feeling too well, y'all. She's a little under the weather. So if y'all got a word of prayer for her, just say a little word, you know, prayers up for Dangerous Diva. Also, again, remember, to subscribe, you know, to our channel. Make sure that you check the description box for our Patreon link. Make sure you click that link and check out our previous episodes. This is episode 4. You know, we love y'all. We appreciate the support. It means a lot that you're even watching us right now. And make sure that out of everything you do, leave a comment. We want to hear your views on side chicks and side dudes and marriage, and you know how social media has changed the course of dating and life in general. You know how it's so easy to mess up a marriage or mess up a relationship. So I mean, honestly, you guys, thank y'all so much for checking in. I'm Just Saying. I'm your host, Latasha Marie,
and I'm Slimmy.
And we are out here.
Yeah.
We done.
And leave numbers. I'm gonna call you.
No numbers.
Collect.
No DM.
Everybody collect.
No DM numbers. None. Cut. You crazy.